luncheon of class 8. In this video, I'll give you full explanation of question answer, HOTS, value based life skill, writing skill, and especially I have included pre-reading task for your better understanding. So let us start the luncheon of class 8. At first it is about the author. The author is W. Somerset Maugham. W. Somerset Maugham was an eminent novelist, playwright, and short story writer, travel writer, and autobiographical and essayist. He was the most popular writer in English in 20th century, and he is noted for clarity of style and skill of storytelling. The most popular story is The Verger, The Ant and the Grasshopper, Mr. Know All and The Trailer. At first, we will discuss the summary of the chapter The Luncheon. In this story, the narrator met a lady at a play. She was familiar with him as he met her 20 years before. When he wrote a book, the lady wrote him about his 20 years ago. The narrator was poor enough. It was hard for him to earn even his bread and butter through his writing. He lived in a very small apartment in the Latin Quarter. The lady was passing through the Paris and wanted to meet him. They decided to meet at Foyer's, which was one of the most expensive restaurants in Paris. The narrator had only 80 francs, and a lunch could not cost more than 15 francs. They met at Foyer's on Thursday at 12:30. The lady was about 40 years old. She was very talkative. The lady said that she never had anything for luncheon. When the narrator insisted, she said that she did not take more than one thing. She ordered happy dishes one by one, which were all expensive. She took salmon, caviar, champagne, and asparagus one by one. At the end, she ordered ice cream with coffee. The bill was worth poet's whole pocket money. After 20 years, when the narrator saw the lady again, he felt very happy. Not because he met her again, but to see her overweight. It was his revenge for that day when he had to spend his entire money on her, and the whole month he passed in a very miserable state without money. I would like to give you Hindi explanation of the same summary so that you will understand. In the story, there is a narrator who met a lady in a play. प्ले में नरेटर एक लेडी से मिलता है और द लेडी वॉज वेरी फेमिलियर विथ हिम एज ही मेट हर 20 years ago. वो बहुत फेमिलियर रहता है उस राइटर से और ऑथर से. वो उसे 20 years पहले 20 साल पहले उससे एक बार और मिला था. एंड अगो व्हेन ही रोट अ बुक, एंड उस समय नरेटर ने एक अच्छी बुक उसने लिखा था और द लेडी रोट हिम about his 20 years ago, and after reading the author's book, lady appreciated, उसने बहुत बड़ाई किया था about the story and wanted to meet with him, और उससे मिलना वो चाह रही थी. And at the times, उस समय narrator was poor enough, बहुत गरीब था. It was hard for him to earn even his bread and butter. बहुत मुश्किल उसको होता था ताकि वो अपना खाना और पीना अच्छे से खाए पिए, एंड थ्रू हिज राइटिंग, बिकॉज वो अच्छे से अर्न ही नहीं करते थे। एंड उस समय ही लिव्ड इन अ वेरी स्मॉल अपार्टमेंट, वो उसमें छोटे से अपार्टमेंट में रहता था, और वो भी लैटिन क्वार्टर में था। एंड उसके बाद द लेडी वॉज पासिंग थ्रू द पेरिस, एंड आफ्टर दैट द लेडी वॉज पासिंग थ्रू द पेरिस, वो कहीं से पेरिस की तरफ से जा रही थी, एंड शी हैज़ रिटन दैट शी वुड लाइक टू मीट विथ हिम, वो उससे मिलना चाह रही थी। So what happened in this in a conversation, both decided to meet at a Foyers. दोनों मिलने का डिसाइड किया कि वो फोर्ट्स में मिलेगा, एंड फोर्ट्स उस समय का मोस्ट एक्सपेंसिव रेस्टोरेंट इन द पेरिस था। द नरेटर हैज़ हाई ओनली 80 फ्रैंक, और उसके पास सिर्फ 80 फ्रांसिस था, और एक अच्छे लंच के लिए ये बहुत ज़्यादा मनी नहीं था। इट मीन्स अगर कोई खाता है वहाँ पर तो इट विल टेक 15 फ्रांसिस लग जाएगा। दे मेट, बट वट वॉज दैट, दे मेट इन अ फोर्ट्स ऑन थर्सडे। सो टाइम सेट हो गया और वो दोनों फोर्ट्स वेरी एक्सपेंसिव रेस्टोरेंट में मिले। 12:30 पे वो लोग मिले। द लेडी वॉज अबाउट 40। द लेडी वॉज नॉट यंग, वो बहुत यंग नहीं थी। हर एज वॉज अबाउट 40 ईयर्स ओल्ड, एंड बहुत टॉकेटिव थी, वो बहुत बहुत बातें करती थी। एंड द लेडी सेड नेवर हैड एनीथिंग फॉर लंच, और वो हमेशा बोलती थी कि लंच में वो सिर्फ बहुत कुछ नहीं खाती है, सिर्फ एक बार में सिर्फ एक ही चीज़ खाती है। When the narrator insisted, she said that she did not more than one thing. द नरेटर ने बोला कि फिर से इंस्टीट किया उसको, इंस्टीट किया तो उन्होंने बोला ठीक है, शी टोल्ड दैट शी विल ईट ओनली वन थिंग इन अ वन टाइम, एक बार में सिर्फ एक ही बार खाएगी वो। सो नरेटर बिकम्स अ वेरी हैप्पी, बट यू नो व्हाट हैपेंड, क्या हुआ, शी ऑर्डर्ड वेरी हैवी डिशेज, उसने बहुत से हैवी डिशेज ऑर्डर कर दिए, एंड वन बाय वन दैट वेयर वेरी एक्सपेंसिव, वो बहुत एक्सपेंसिव था। उसने सबसे पहले ऑर्डर किया सैल्मन, फिर ऑर्डर किया कैवरी, उसके बाद शैम्पेन, एस्पैरेगस, इन दिस वे वन बाय वन। बाय सीइंग द ऑर्डर नैरेटर बिकम्स शॉक्ड, बहुत शॉक्ड हो गया। एट द एंड शी ऑर्डर्ड आइसक्रीम, उसने ऑर्डर किया आइसक्रीम विथ कॉफ़ी, और इस समय बिल बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया था, दैट कैनॉट अफोर्ड द पोएट्स पॉकेट। But anyhow, he managed to pay the bill, and not a single penny was left. एक भी पैसा उसके पास बचा नहीं था। So he came out, the narrator came out, and this lady had his own way. वो अपने रास्ते में फिर चली गई। But 20 साल के बाद नरेटर ने फिर से देखा उसी लेडी को, ठीक है, और वो बहुत खुश हो गई, खुश हो गया, नरेटर बहुत खुश हो गया। इसलिए नहीं कि क्योंकि फिर से वो उससे मिला, बट वो बहुत खुश हो गया क्योंकि वो बहुत ओवरवेट हो चुकी थी, ठीक है, 20 साल के बाद वो बहुत मोटी हो चुकी थी। एंड दिस टाइम उसने अपना बदला ले लिया बाय सीइंग ओनली द हैवी वेट ऑफ दैट लेडी, एंड he started thinking he had to spend entire money on her, and the whole month he passed miserable state without money. और उस मंथ में क्या हुआ था कि उसने अपने पूरे पैसे खर्च कर दिए थे, और पूरा मंथ बिना मनी का वो गुजारा था। सो इन दिस वे ही हैज़ टेकन हिज रिवेंज आफ्टर 20 years, जब उसने देखा कि वो लेडी सच में बहुत मोटी हो चुकी थी। This is the story. So now we will discuss a pre-reading task at first. Pre-reading task is prepare an ideal diet chart for teenagers. And does it match with the actual diet that you are taking? Here is a ideal chart of eating for teenagers. Teenagers are the people or the people of age somewhere from the 13 years to 19 years old. 13 to 90 years old को teenagers कहते हैं. So you know that age groups from the 12 to 18 years or 13 to 18 years are called teenagers. It is also called adolescent age or growing period. Here is a called adolescent age and growing period when a child needs proper nourishment and calories. एंड यही एक ऐसा एज होता है जिस समय बच्चे को प्रॉपर नरिशमेंट होना चाहिए और खाने में प्रॉपर कैलोरीज मिलना चाहिए. एंड यू नो दैट बैलेंस डाइट कंप्राइज कार्बोहाइड्रेट, मिनरल्स, फैट, विटामिन्स एटसेट्रा. सो अ टीनेजर शुड टेक दिस बैलेंस डाइट एंड इन दिस बैलेंस डाइट इट शुड बी इंक्लूडेड कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स होना चाहिए, मिनरल्स, फैट्स एंड विटामिन्स एटसेट्रा. टीनेजर्स डाइट शुड कंसिस्ट ऑफ and vegetable and fruit such as a green vegetable, apple, orange and grapes. Root and tube like potatoes, rich in carbohydrates. Cereal, milk and dairy products such as cheese, butter, paneer, etc. Poultry and eggs also. So that if you include these items, that will be a balanced diet for you. And here is my diet I consume daily does not match this. I avoid potatoes and other items rich in carbohydrates as I am conscious of my weight, and I also do not take fatty items. Second question, what could be the possible consequences of not taking a balanced diet? Discuss with your partner. Consequences means अगर आप बैलेंस डाइट नहीं लेते हैं तो उसका क्या रिजल्ट होगा? What will the result? There could be several consequences for not taking balanced diet. Problems may rise like weak bones, low weight, malnutrition. Due to low calories in diet, working capacity reduces. In long term, it causes several disease. अगर आप नहीं लेंगे बैलेंस डाइट तो क्या होगा? आपकी वीक कमज़ोर हो जाएगी, ठीक है, बोन्स कमज़ोर हो जाएगी, आपका वेट लो हो जाएगा और यू विल सफ़र फ्रॉम द माल न्यूट्रिशन. एंड इन लॉन्ग टर्म इट कॉज वेरी सीवियर डिजीज आपको हो सकता है. थर्ड क्वेश्चन इज वर्क विथ योर पार्टनर एंड प्रिपेयर लिस्ट ऑफ एटिकेट्स. Here is etiquettes. Etiquettes and a table manner one must observe during a formal lunch in the family. Etiquettes means the way, the proper way of eating, behavior, and etc. During a formal lunch in the family, we must observe the following etiquettes and table manners. So some etiquettes are there and table manners are there like that. The guest must be served first. सबसे पहले आप गेस्ट को खिलाइए. We must ask our guest to start our lunch and serve them again. आप पूछिए उनसे कि आप लंच करेंगे कि नहीं. Always ask if they need some more thing. The environment must be very ideal. Environment ideal नहीं होना चाहिए. It must not be you start shouting. Sitting arrangement must be proper. सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट भी अच्छी तरह से होना चाहिए. नेवर मंच अलाउड वाइल ईटिंग. इट मीन्स यू शुड नॉट क्रिएट सम साउंड वाइल ईटिंग. आप खाते के समय बहुत जोर जोर से आवाज़ नहीं होनी चाहिए मुंह से. मेकिंग ऑफ नॉइस विद कल्ट्री सच इज द प्लेट्स एंड फॉर्क मस्ट बी अवॉइडेड. एंड वाइल ईटिंग, वाइल यू कटिंग द ब्रेड, द साउंड शुड नॉट कम आउट from while cutting. And hands must be tidy and clean. And if you finish first, say excuse me before leaving the table. अगर आप पहले ही ख़त्म कर देते हैं खाना तो उसके पहले आप कम से कम excuse for leaving the table. So these are the etiquettes and table manner. You also follow these etiquettes and table manners. Now, here is the first question is understanding the story. So in the option, three options is given below. Three options are given below. So that did I remember the narrator means that. Did I remember the narrator means that it is he could not forget. The narrator is by profession, you know that. After reading this summary, you know that he was a writer. He had never been to forts before because really it was very expensive. He did not order champagne for himself because he could not afford it. He did not give an adequate tip to the waiter because he did not have more money. Next question. Give two pieces of evidence from the story to justify each of the following statement. It means that we have to take some evidence, two pieces of evidence, so that we will prove that these statements are very right. The first question is, the narrator was a struggling writer. Really, he was a struggling writer because he was living in a tiny apartment in a Latin quarter. छोटे से अपार्टमेंट वो रहता था लैटिन क्वार्टर में. And he was earning money enough to keep his body and soul together. उसकी अर्निंग बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं थी, बस उतनी अर्निंग थी जिससे कि वो सिर्फ खा सके और जी सके. Second question is, he promptly said yes to the women's proposal for lunch at Ford's. At the very beginning, he said yes. So now, do you know why? Because he was very young and he learned to say no to the women. वो women को कभी no नहीं कहता था. And he was highly flattered. Flattered means he was highly flattered by women, that women of a 40 years old. वो इतना ज़्यादा प्रेज ही कर दी थी कि वो नो नहीं कर पाया. Next is third question. The women did not approve of narrator's choice of eating meat. And yes, he did not approve because the narrator has taken the heavy lunch. It was that that heavy lunch may overload her stomach. It was a mutton chop, and if she will take this mutton chop, it will overload her stomach. And she also said that it was very wise to eat meat because really it is very heavy. Fourth question is, the narrator planned ways to face a bill beyond his means. Yeah, it was a plan. He did not order champagne for himself. First thing, उसने champagne अपने लिए नहीं ऑर्डर किया क्योंकि he know that अगर वो 2 champagne ऑर्डर करता तो बिल बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ जाता. He selected the cheapest dish, that is a mutton chop, to save money. उसने सबसे cheap dish को खोज करके उससे सिर्फ ऑर्डर किया था, that was a mutton chop, and to save the money so that his bill did not go beyond his means. The asparagus were tempting and difficult to resist. Asparagus is one of the very expensive dishes of that menu. He had seen asparagus in the shops only, and his mouth had often watered at its sight. उसका मुंह में पानी भर जाता था asparagus को बस देख करके. And वो कहाँ देखा था? He has seen only asparagus in the shop or a display. Sixth question is, the narrator was shocked to see the head waiters carrying a basket full of peaches. narrator बहुत shocked हो गया था कि उसका head waiter basket of full peaches where it was taking a a basket of peaches and he was coming towards the table. Yes, he said that, narrator said that a terrible things had happened. बहुत terrible, बहुत डरावना चीज हो गया because और peaches क्या था? Of were not of that season, and the waiter was moving by keeping a basket near the table, and he knew that the women will order one peaches, right? And it will be very expensive. Next question is, that is a question. Answer the following question in about 30 to 40 words. First question is, how did the woman know the narrator and why did she want to meet him? Read the book of a writer, and she knew him as a writer as he was passing through the Paris, so she wanted to meet him. In this question, you know that narrator was a writer and the guest knew him as a writer, and she has written many letters for praising to his what is the writing skill. So that in this one time she was passing for the Paris and she wished to meet with him. वो उसे मिलना चाह रही थी. Second question, what impression did the narrator gather of the women when he met her? किस तक इम्प्रेशन द नरेटर को गैदर किया? ठीक है, गैदर किया व्हेन ही मेट हर, जब उससे मिला तो. द नरेटर गैदर द फॉलोइंग इंफॉर्मेशन व्हेन ही मेट हर. एंड सबसे पहला इंफॉर्मेशन क्या उसको लगा? सी वॉज वेरी टॉकेटिव, बहुत बात करती थी वो. सेकेंड इन्फॉर्मेशन दैट हर अपीयरेंस वॉज इम्पोजिंग देन अट्रैक्टिव, बहुत ज़्यादा अट्रैक्टिव नहीं थी, बट appearance was imposing. She was imposing, वो बहुत impose करती थी, but rather than attractive. Third question is, here is, that is the, why was the narrator panic stricken? Panic stricken means डर जाना. When they were waiting for the asparagus to be cooked. Narrator बहुत डर गया था. Panic stricken when they were waiting for the asparagus to be cooked. जब वो लोग वेट कर रहे थे asparagus बन जाए और कुक हो जाए. The narrator was panic stricken when they were waiting for the asparagus to be cooked. He was calculating, वो बहुत calculating था whether it would be able to pay off the bill after that. वो पे कर पाएगा कि नहीं कर पाएगा bill, so that when the asparagus was to be cooked he was panic stricken. So बहुत डर गया था. Fourth question is, why did the narrator order coffee for himself also? Narrator ordered coffee for himself also because he did not eat in luncheon but had only a cup of a coffee. Also he was now not caring for money. Last में सिर्फ उसने कॉफ़ी को, उसने भी अपना ऑर्डर कर दिया कॉफ़ी के लिए, because he knew that the bill will beyond his imagination. वो उसके इमेजिनेशन से ज़्यादा बिल होने वाला था, इसलिए उसने कोई पैसे का चिंता नहीं किया और फिर उसने ऑर्डर कर दिया अपने लिए कॉफ़ी. Here is fifth question is, what is the waiter's contribution in allowing the women to have a gorgeous milk? What is the waiter's contribution? वेटर ने क्या कंट्रीब्यूट किया था for having a very gorgeous milk, very gorgeous meal, for the very delicious food for the women? You know that it was only the contribution of a waiter. ये सिर्फ वेटर का contribution था. And the waiter allows her to a delicious meal. She eats asparagus. उसने asparagus खाया, फिर salmon खाया, फिर caviar खाया, ice cream with coffee and peaches. She also drink champagne. Champagne भी उसने पिया था. And after all the dishes were beyond the limit of the writer. Writer ने कभी सोचा नहीं था कि that he will order these type of item. The narrator himself takes nothing for himself. वो कुछ नहीं. Only he has ordered mutton chop. He does not order all the dishes for himself. उसने ये सब सभी जो dishes था, he has only ordered for his guest. At the end, he found his pocket without money as he had spent all his money in paying the bill. उसके पैकेट में एक भी रुपया नहीं बचा हुआ था, एक भी पैसे नहीं था. As he found that he was without money after paying the bill. कुछ पैसे ही नहीं मिला था. The first question in a horse. The narrator's meeting with the women begins with his being flattered, hospitable, and ends with being mortified and disgust. Discuss his different state of a mind. ये थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन है. देखो, when narrators meeting with the women, it becomes the highly flattered. सबसे पहले narrator क्या हुआ था? Highly flattered हो गया था. It means he was flattered. He thought that really he was a good writer, and he was very active in hospitable. वो अपने गेस्ट का अच्छी तरह से हॉस्पिटैलिटी करना चाह रहा था. And but what happened when the meeting ends? He becomes full with a disgust because he don't have a money. And here is a different state of mind is given here in the answer. The narrator's meeting with the women begins with being flattered and hospitable and ends with being mortified and disgust. That is true. ये सबसे सच है. Every sense of the world, as we see in the beginning of a story, where the narrator is not well off and earn his bread and butter through his writing. In the very beginning, अब सबसे स्टार्टिंग में आप देखेंगे कि narrator is not well off, बहुत पैसे नहीं कमाता है. And what is that? किसी तरह से वो अपना लाइफ चलाते रहता है. And in the same way, you will see that he lived in a very small apartment, छोटे से अपार्टमेंट रहता है. But lady wants to meet him at one of the most expensive restaurant in Paris. और वो lady उससे मिलना चाह रही थी the most expensive restaurant in Paris. As a good host, ठीक है, the narrator was considered as a very good host. He offered the best food available in the restaurant. जो best food था वो available करवाया. He is not aware of the fact that lady would eat much to her heart's desire. उसको पता ही नहीं था कि वो लेडी उसके डिज़ायर से ज़्यादा वो ऑर्डर कर देगी. एंड सी ऑर्डर ऑल द एक्सपेंसिव डिशेज ऑन द प्लेटर. जो भी मेन्यू में सबसे एक्सपेंसिव डिशेज था उसने ऑर्डर किया. एंड इन दिस वे द नाइटर एंड्स अप पेइंग द ह्यूज बिल विद रिपेंटेंस. वो बहुत ह्यूज बिल, बहुत कॉस्ट, वेरी एक्सपेंसिव बिल एंड ह्यूज बिल पे किया विद द रिपेंटेंस. बाद में रिपेंट भी किया, पछताया भी. ही हैड टू स्पेंड द रेस्ट ऑफ द होल मंथ पेनीलेस. और उसके पास एक भी नहीं पैसा. एंड ही बिकम्स पेनीलेस मीन्स विदाउट मनी. हॉर्ट्स में सेकेंड क्वेश्चन. द women calls the narrators humorist. And what do you think actually contributes to the humor in the story? You know that humorist means who is funny, anything that actually contributes to the humor in a story. You know that when you read the story, really it is one of the humorous story. The entire story is based on the fact that woman who is invited for dinner by the narrator does not even realize that he is a struggling writer. The women जिस women को उसने invite किया था for a dinner by a narrator does not even realize, उसने कभी realize ही नहीं किया that the author is a very struggling writer. The humor content in the story is certainly provided by her because she eats like a gobbler. वो ऐसा खा रही थी like that the gobbler is eating. Orders the most expensive dishes and enjoy the food. The result is when author meets her after a span of 20 years, ही फाइंड्स हर ऑबस एंड ओवरवेट. 20 साल के बाद जब वो मिलती है तो उसको क्या दिखता है कि ही इज वॉज ओवरवेट. दिस वे ही इज एबल टू टेक हिज रिवेंज. सो दिस इज द humor, and by reading this story you cannot resist yourself laughing. आप हंसने से रुक नहीं सकते हो. Life skill: if you come across such a situation, such a guest at home, how will you behave? आप कैसा बिहेव करेंगे अगर उस तरह का गेस्ट आपके घर पे आ जाए तो. If I come across such a guest at home, I would certainly make her feel comfortable and at ease. सबसे पहले क्या करेंगे, आप उसको बहुत फैसिलिटीज देंगे and make him comfortable at ease so that she can relish the dishes I have prepared for her, so that she can really taste all the dishes that is prepared by you. If she eats like a greedy person, अगर वो सच में लालची की तरह खाएगी, ठीक है, then is not ready to mend her ways, और वो अपना अपना वेज मेंड नहीं कर पा रही है, सुधार नहीं रही है, तो yes, very firmly I will tell her that eating too much is not good for one's health. खाना बहुत ज़्यादा खाना हेल्थ के लिए अच्छा नहीं है. सो शी शुड कंट्रोल हर ईटिंग हैबिट्स. सो उसको क्या करना चाहिए, अपने ईटिंग हैबिट चाहिए. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज हियर इज observe the following remark made by the women during the luncheon. I never eat anything for luncheon. I never drink anything for luncheon, and I never eat more than one thing for luncheon. This is as this statements in the light of her behavior during the luncheon. And this is the question for you for the self attempt. You can also write the story, and that is best that you can mark it by these quotation. Second question is, was the women considerate or self-centered? क्या आपको लग रहा है कि वो considerate था और self-centered था? Yes, the women was self-centered, as she did not consider the over expense of the food eaten by her and the condition of the narrator. उसको कभी परवाह ही नहीं था कि ये ओवर एक्सपेंस ऑर्डर करती जा रही है, एंड और इस इन दिस वे द होस्ट विल बी इन अ प्रॉब्लम, राइट. इन अ राइटिंग स्किल, हियर इज इमेजिन दैट यू आर द नरेटर. राइट अ डायरी एंट्री एक्सप्रेसिंग योर प्लान ऑन हाउ यू होप टू मैनेज द बजट ऑफ द इंटायर मंथ. आप कौन है, नरेटर हैं, और आपको डायरी एंट्री लिखना है कि आप कैसे पूरे महीने का बजट कैसे आप मेंटेन करेंगे. You know that for writing a diary entry, you have to write down the date at first, then the time and day. You can also include dear diary. आप dear diary भी लिख सकते हो. Nowadays, I am keeping my body and soul together through my writing. Body and soul together, it means anyhow he is living. A struggling writer, किसी तरह से वो अपना writing के through अर्न करके वो रह रहा है. आई हैव टू इन्वाइट अ लेडी हु इज़ एन एडमायर ऑफ माई राइटिंग. आई हैव टू इन्वाइट, किसको इन्वाइट करना था, एक लेडीज को जो कि एडमायर थी. एडमायर मीन्स हु प्रेजेज हर राइटिंग. शी वॉन्ट्स टू मीट मी एट फोएट. फोएट में डिसाइडेड टू वॉन्ट करना चाहती है. आई नो इट इज़ वेरी कॉस्टली रेस्टोरेंट. मुझे पता है ये बहुत कॉस्टली है, वेरी एक्सपेंसिव रेस्टोरेंट, बट आई थिंक द लंच विल नॉट कॉस्ट मोर देन 15 फ्रांसिस. मुझे लग रहा है कि 15 फ्रांसिस से ज़्यादा बिल नहीं होना चाहिए. आई होप दैट आई सेल मैनेज इट बाय जस्ट कटिंग कॉफ़ी फॉर 2 वीक्स. अगर वो 2 वीक तक कॉफ़ी नहीं पीता है तो ही कैन मैनेज इट. डेफिनेटली आई हैव मनी. इफ़ आई मेक बजट प्रॉपरली द लंचन विल बी मॉडेस्ट. अगर वो बजट को मेंटेन कर लेता है किसी भी तरह से तो द लंच विल बी मॉडेस्ट एंड हिज गेस्ट विल बी वेरी हैप्पी. फॉर दिस आई सेल हैव टू स्पेंड अ लिटिल मनी. I wish to have nice time with her and over she is my admirer. ठीक है, लास्ट में कौन है, वो तो एडमायरर है, बहुत बड़ाई करती है इसके राइटिंग स्किल को. दैट्स वाई दिस द राइटर ऑल्सो वॉन्ट्स टू मीट विथ मी पर्सनली. इसलिए वो मुझसे मिलना चाहते पर्सनली. दैट डे यू कैन ऑल्सो मेक अ बॉक्स हियर in this way. also make a spellbinding style. So that is a diary entry. And this is the last page, last slide. So very thank you for watching this video. If you like, please comment and subscribe.